Mexico President Sheinbaum warns against U.S. military strikes on cartels. Now, why would she protect the cartels? That makes absolutely no sense. Why wouldn't you want the United States government to come in and take out the bad guys of your country? Any person that really cares about their people and cares about the war on drugs and stuff like that will want our government to come and take the bad guys out. So we're gonna talk a little bit about it. I'm not in my office today, so that's why you don't see me on the screen. Most of my videos this weekend are gonna be like this because I'm not at home. I'm traveling with family. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. Has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account, so follow me there as well. All right, so let's get into this news. In the wake, now this comes from Zero Hedge. In the wake of President Trump's designation of several Latin American drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum on Thursday warned the White House against military action inside her country. She said, quote, "This cannot be an opportunity for the U.S. to invade our sovereignty," she told reporters. With Mexico, it is collaboration and coordination, never subordination or interventionism, and even less invasion. How is that an invasion? So her drug cartel coming across our border, selling drugs and trafficking people and all that other stuff, that's not an invasion. But us going in to try to take them out, that's an invasion? Are you serious right now? But her remarks followed Wednesday's U.S. State Department announcement that it had designated 8 Latin American drug cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, in addition to the notorious Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, who y'all know I talk a lot about, that has been raising hell inside the United States. The list included Mexico's 2 principal drug traffickers. Now y'all know I'm gonna kill these names. The Jalisco Nueva Generacion and the Sinaloa cartel. We all know about the Sinaloa cartel. The move fulfilled a promise Trump made during his 2024 election, while the most likely initial actions will center on the legal and financial fronts. The terrorist designation opens the door for military actions against the cartels. And you know, when it comes to terrorists, we don't care what people say. We're gonna take out the terrorists no matter where they are. So I don't think Trump is gonna listen to the Mexican president when it comes to taking out these cartels. In the wake of the announcement, Trump advisor Elon Musk tweeted, "That means they're eligible for drone strikes." Sheinbaum, however, warned against unilateral U.S. military action. She said, quote, "The Mexican people will under no circumstances accept interventions, intrusions, or any other action from abroad that is detrimental to the integrity, independence, or sovereignty of the nation, including violations of Mexican territory, whether by land, sea, or air." So we're at a point now where I don't think Trump is going to listen to any of that. I don't think Trump is going to listen to any of that stuff. He's going to go in, he's going to take out these cartels. Earlier, Sheinbaum said she had approved U.S. surveillance drone fighters over Mexico. That claim came after CNN reported that the administration tapped the CIA to use unarmed MQ-9 drones to monitor cartels. I think after this announcement came out that this was happening, I think maybe her cartel pals came after her and was like, look, you need to put an end to this stuff. And so that's what's happening now. She's starting to backtrack on our arrangement, I believe, is what's really happening. She's probably terrified, and rightfully so. I mean, I can't really blame her. The cartels got a foothold in Mexico. They pretty much run the government there. So I'm not, you know, I'm not mad at her being afraid, you know, basically. The secret missions were communicated to members of Congress with the description of the undertaking, making no mention of a partnership with the Mexican government. Again, I think it's because I think she really did allow this to happen, But the cartels probably threatened her is what I think is going on. I have no proof of this. This is just my sneaky suspicion. Um, there have also been indications of U.S. Air Force RC-135V aircraft performing signal intelligence or SIGINT missions inside Mexican airspace. Meanwhile, the Mexican Senate Commission has given the green light for U.S. Special Forces deployment inside Mexico for, quote, training missions. We all know what that means. So they are, I think they're just I think she's just talking out the side of her mouth because she was threatened probably by these Mexican cartels. But I think secretly they might have some type of agreement to do these things, because I really don't think Trump will go behind her back and do this without her permission as of right now. So I think she's just talking out the side of her mouth because she probably feel threatened. But Sheinbaum has said she opposes a terrorist designation out of concern that U.S. government actions under such a designation may violate Mexican sovereignty, arguing that the two countries should work in mutual consultation and collaboration. Last week, Sheinbaum threatened to retaliate for a terrorist designation by expanding Mexico's lawsuit against several American gun manufacturers, including Smith & Wesson, Barrett, Colt, and Stern, Ruger & Co. She said, quote, "If they were to decree organized crime groups as terrorists, we would have to expand the lawsuit in the United States because, as the Department of Justice itself has already acknowledged, that 74% of the arms of criminal groups come from the United States, then how are the arms manufactured and distributed affected by decree? The lawyers are looking at it, but they could be accomplices." No, they're not. If you want to call someone accomplice, you call Barack Obama an accomplice. Remember remember Fast and Furious with Obama and his AG Eric Holder, how they gave guns to the Mexican cartels. So them you can sue, but I don't think you can sue the manufacturers for creating something. They're not the ones that actually gave it to the cartels. But the move towards the U.S. terror designation began with the day one executive order from Trump tasking the State Department with evaluating that avenue. Quote, "The cartels have engaged in a campaign of violence and terror throughout the Western Hemisphere that has not only destabilized countries with significant importance for our national interests, but also flooded the United States with deadly drugs, violent criminals, and vicious gangs," Trump wrote. So we'll see what happened here. You know I'm going to be monitoring all of this stuff. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.